Super excited about this fight coming up next Friday, part of Ring Titans, something a bit new here for Cage Titans. And this is one of the big fights on the card. Randy Costa, my next guest here, going to be taking on Joe The Party in a Muay Thai fight. Randy, how's it going, man? Really excited to see you on this card.
James, I appreciate you having me on, man. We're like, what, 9 days out at this point for the first Ring Titans card. I'm excited to do some small glove Muay Thai, man. It's going to be a sick fight.
It's going to be awesome. And what a fight to put on this event. How did this all come together? Because, of course, kind of my recollection, last time you were with Cage Titans, same company, 2019. So it's been a bit. So how did this all come together?
Yeah, so I've been very vocal on social media about having a hard time getting fights. I was hoping to get on BKFC in October. They didn't promise me an opportunity for that, but they told me there's some real potential. I had like 5 or 6 guys turn me down. I'm yapping on social media, talking shit. And then I realized that there's this Ring Titans going on. And I have a great relationship with Polver. He's helped me a lot with my career, like the whole Cage Titans community. So I thought, hey, you know what would be sick, dude, is if I could, you know, try to do a little bit of part and give back to Cage Titans for everything that they've done to me. And maybe go on this small glove Muay Thai fight, on the small glove Muay Thai card. So I hit Polver up. He threw me a name. He threw me Joe Party, and I'm very friendly with Joe Party. So when he threw me Party's name, I called Party. I told him what was going on. I said, bro, this could be sick, man. We have this Fight Fest weekend. We're gonna kick off the Ring Titans. Try to get some eyes on this promotion, dude. I mean, and everything just kind of fell into place, dude. I'm really fortunate. I'm really grateful for the opportunity for Cage Titans for keeping me active. But I'm also really happy and really proud that I'm able to give them something that they can be excited about as well, dude, because I think me and Party are going to bring a lot of energy next week, dude. It's going to be really cool.
And it's good for the fans, aside from the fact the fight's going to be awesome. But Joe The Party's last fight, I know, ended a bit prematurely with the injury to Johnny Campbell. So I think for fans, it's a win all around there. We found out about this a couple days ago. When did you actually sign pen to paper? When did this get official, and how much notice did you get?
So it might have been like last Wednesday or something. I texted Polver. I said, give me a call when you get a chance. I think I have a pretty good idea. And we were talking about one of my other teammates trying to get on one of their cards. So he thought that it was about that. So I called him when he wasn't responding to me. And I was like, hey, Polver, hear me out, bro. Like, you have this card next week. It's looking kind of flat, dude. There's really nothing really going on. And I believe in this small glove Muay Thai thing, dude. I think there's potential there. Like, there's not any promotions in the Northeast, and I don't think there are many promotions in the United States that offer small glove Muay Thai. So if I could go on that, dude, that'd be super cool, man, because I feel like, I mean, anybody who's watched me fight, dude, that's kind of my bread and butter. I mean, I don't have to worry about takedowns. Just punches, kicks, knees, elbows, and just sending it, bro. Small gloves. We're just going to mix it up. It just made sense, bro. Everything just made sense.
Yeah, that's great. And obviously, Joe The Party, we know what he's going to do. He's just like you, man, the fight of the night type guy. Stylistically, how are you looking at this one?
So Party's like weird, right? Because you watch him and nothing is really technically right. He kind of zigs when he's supposed to zag. He has like weird movements. He moves kind of funky, but he's very effective and it works very well for him. I think that I'm going to be a little bit too technical for him, maybe a little bit too explosive. But he's a very durable guy. He has really good pressure. He's tough to hit flush. I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited. They offered me one other name for the card, and I wasn't interested in it because there's no like buzz behind it. But you know, Party's fought a lot of tough guys. He has a really good record. I respect Party. I like Party a lot. And you know, he's in there with tough guys, and and the New England scene is very familiar with him. So I thought this just made perfect sense to rock on this first Ring Titans card, man. I think get 2 familiar faces, 2 exciting guys on it, and try to get some buzz for the promotion.
What type of camp have you had leading into this? Who'd you get to work with? Who's helping you get ready for this one?
Man, dude, it's been like, I mean, full transparency, bro. It's been like an all boxing camp, dude. I fought BKFC in June. I've been in their ear to get another fight since the day after the last fight. I'm like, bro, let me just fight fucking next week. I'll fight anybody from 135 to 145 pounds on any time frame notice, dude. Just let me get a fight. So I've really just been doing a ton of boxing. I'm working with a bunch of like really good boxing guys in Boston, and everybody loves fight, or everybody fights. Training at Boletto's gym, Lozon's, working at Team Rockstar. Dude, just getting a lot of boxing work, man. And you know, before that BKFC fight, I was in Thailand training. So I was in Thailand for 2 months training a bunch of Muay Thai. So I'm ready, bro. It's gonna be so much fun, man. It's gonna be so much fun.
What weight is this at? That was the one thing I didn't see on the poster. Are you guys fighting at 45 or 35?
So it was gonna be on 45, and then I was like 130 157 pounds. So
Oh, wow.
45 is easy. 40.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, so this fight was supposed to be at 45. I'm like 147 or something like, oh no, 157, something like that. And I think he's probably about the same. So I was like, bro, you want to just say fuck cutting weight altogether and let's just meet
Nice.
at 150. Let's just meet at 150. So we're gonna fight at 150 pounds. We're not gonna have to cut any weight for it. We're just gonna kind of show up in shape and ready to rock.
Yeah, and that's going to be a better fight for everyone. One less thing you have to worry about, especially with it being short notice. So kudos to both you guys for coming to that. Fans are going to get a better fight that way anyways. Your corner, what's that going to look like for this fight? Who will be making the trek with you and going to be in the ring with you? I was going to say cage, but it's a ring.
It's a ring this time, man. It's gonna be sick. I have Greg Rebello. He's back, man.
Oh, awesome. Nice. Greg Rebello. That's awesome.
I'm so excited.
You can't lose with Rebello in your corner, right?
Fight.
So, yeah.
What's that?
I said you can't lose with Rebello in your corner because you'll never hear the end of it.
I know, bro. The last fight was the first fight. I hadn't had him in my corner in like my second pro fight or something like that. So I'm excited to get the band back together. We got Greg Rebello, we got Louis Felix, and my boxing coach, Vic Fagnan. He's helped me like big time over the last 2 years, man. I'm just excited to get in there and just make some art, bro. I think I have a very clean canvas with this kind of fight and this kind of rule set, this kind of opponent. It's just gonna be a bunch of good energy, man. It's gonna be electric in there. I'm so fired up for it.
I was going to say, you mentioned Luis Felix. It's another name I know. Is he just doing coaching now? What's the latest with him? Because I know he stopped fighting a while back.
Yeah, so he's doing a coaching gig, man, and he's got a gym in Warwick, Rhode Island. It's called Team Rockstar.
Okay.
It's sick. It has a boxing ring in it, strength and conditioning type gig. There's a wrestling mat right next door. He's crushing it, bro. He's crushing. He's super good vibes, man. I love that guy.
Yeah, I'd imagine both those guys in the corner, good vibes all week, which is going to be nice.
Yeah, dude.
So you mentioned having trouble getting opponents. Like, what is next after this? Is there anything, like, again, I know the focus is on, the 12th, but anything in the works, anything on the horizon? Because you've been doing quite well since leaving the UFC. I know there's that one weird fight with Brandon Davis, which we can get into if you want, but it's like it just seems like you got a lot of good momentum since leaving the UFC.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I've had right when I got out of the UFC, I have a knockout in 41 seconds, and then I fought up a weight class against Jason Knight in bare knuckle MMA. I beat him in a round. I fought Brandon Davis and went to no contest. My last fight, I had bare knuckle boxing in a first round knockout. This one's gonna be a small glove Muay Thai fight. I don't really know. Who knows what's gonna happen, man? It's whatever the cool opportunity is. Mm-hmm. I don't want to just be like I'm talking shit about not being able to get fights and get opponents. And if I want to find an MMA fight, I can find an MMA fight. There's no problem with that. But I'm not looking to just be a regular, boring MMA fighter. I don't want to just, Jimmy Tough Guy. I don't want to fight Jimmy Tough Guy, bro. I want like the exciting stuff. I want the scary stuff. I want the fun stuff. So we'll see how this goes, man. I mean, this is going to be a new rule set I've never competed in. It's like a job interview, man. I mean, I could go out there and crush it and then open up a million doors, or I could go out there and tank it and then who knows what's going to happen. But first things first, dude, we got to mix it up on Friday, and then we're going to see where we're going to go. But the biggest thing for me, bro, is I just want to stay active. I want to get at least 2 more fights in before the end of the year. I'm trying to keep rocking, man. I mean, who knows? Maybe I try to get back in the UFC. Maybe I get back in, try to make another run. Who knows, man? I'm just here for the ride.
Yeah, well, I think it's smart too, and also BKFC is blowing up right now. So as far as money goes, I'm sure there's better opportunities with that than maybe some other promotions. So yeah, lots going on there. And speaking of BKFC, I know there's a whole thing with you and Brandon Davis. Is there ever going to be like another fight, or what's the latest on that? Because I know there was kind of stuff that he said after the fight. Like what's for people who might be wondering, what's the latest on that rivalry?
There is no latest, bro. I mean, whatever happens. If that fight comes up again, then that fight comes up again. But that's then, and I'm here now, dude. You know, like I don't care. I'm not interested in I'm not one of those type of fighters where I feel like I need to get something back. Like any of my opponents that have beat me, I create peace with it. It is what it is. And that's the same thing with this type of situation. If we're in that situation again and we're gonna fight again, then we're gonna fight again. But that's not something I'm chasing, nor am I shying away for. I'm on my own path and my own journey, and I'm not sure where it's gonna take me.
Yeah, and how would you sort of describe your relationship? Have you spoken to the UFC at all? Because they really liked you. I remember when they brought you in, you only had a couple fights. That doesn't happen too often, and it even seems like after this, it seems like they've been pretty pleased with how you've been fighting. So has there been any talks at all with them at all?
Not so. I've never dealt with the UFC on my own. I always have my manager's Joe Lozon, and he always deals with those kind of things. Mm-hmm. But I haven't even been in their ear to reach out, or been in Joe's ear to reach out to him. I have no idea. Mm-hmm. the biggest thing for me, dude, is I'm trying to stay active and I'm trying to get some more experience, and then I feel like I'm going to be much more capable to show the things that I'm showing.
Yeah.
And I think that I'm taking these kind of weird fights, bare knuckle MMA, bare knuckle boxing, now this small glove Muay Thai. I'm trying to show that like I'm getting, I'm more experienced, more well versed. I'm ready for whatever, and I'm just gonna keep working, and we're gonna see what happens, dude. I'm not chasing anything. Um, like I said, dude, we're gonna see what kind of opportunity comes up, and I think the UFC had every reason to like me. I think I gave them a lot of good things, but I also failed at what I needed to do. I wasn't performing my job, so I need a. If I'm gonna try to go back to them and ask for another opportunity, I need to bring something and show them what I've done instead of just asking for another opportunity. And Friday night is gonna be another thing that I can show and add on my resume for whenever I'm ready to submit that back to the UFC. We're gonna have it built up.
It's going to be an awesome fight. I know I've said it like 5 times in this interview, but it's going to be great. Ring Titans 1. You don't want to miss it September 12th. If you can't make it in person in Plymouth, go check that one out on Spectation Sports. Randy, anyone you want to thank before we get out of here? Any sponsors, any social media? You let me know. I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, man. I just, this has been such a crazy ride, man, and I appreciate everybody that's had my back. I appreciate all the guys at Lowe's on MMA, Team Rockstar, Palettos, Everybody Fights, Coach Vic Fagnan, dude. All these guys, man. Everybody that's had my back, regardless, dude. Rebello, all these kind of guys. Yeah, dude. I'm just super thankful. I'm grateful for all these opportunities that I have, and I'm ready to mix it up next Friday night, bro. I'm trying to create some art.